Well, I started a stream on my YouTube, and I think it sent you a link to it that you can either look at on the computer or your phone, probably. And I started this so that if you get stuck, I can help you. So what you need to do is you need to go to the high wall of Lothric. Just forgot what it. You need to go to that bonfire and actually, um, you have a bone shard? Oh, well, click it. Yeah, you don't have one. It's just saying that's where you would do it if you did. I was really confused. Yeah. Mhm. A lot of the times I do that to DJ and Houston. Oh, I don't know if I should go left or right. We'll try them both, and then they find out that neither door opens. um, you should have on my stream for a second because there is something I want to show you. I put the stream up solely for you, by the way. It's not like I expect anyone to actually watch this. I'm doing it so that I can visually show you some things to help you. Actually, just hang out at Firelink for a second. Yeah, just go through the doors and then go through the doors and go down to that first bonfire. You got rid of the blue one, right? Yeah, good. By the way, so you don't sound dumb, they're called Estus. 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 Well, I just don't want, because if for some reason someone does join this, I don't want them to be like, oh, this guy, ugh. And I named it Teaching My Friend. Are you on it?
William.
Yeah, I am. Gotcha. Okay, so first to give you an example of where I am, right? Here's the hallway. Okay. This is going to take you a number of tries. So, I'm going up the left side, right? If you don't mind this, this is nothing. This is just the game loading. This is the only area, I'm pretty sure, of the entire game that I know of at least, that takes a second to load before it disappears. It's just loading. Okay? Double talking. Well, then mute the stream. Mute the stream. Okay, then, I don't know, then mute me? I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, well, I don't know. I can hear you through this. No. No, I can't actually, can I? We gotta find out how to mute the stream then. Okay. So, I'm taking the left side right here. You go up, right? So when you get up here, you should see something like this. And you go up here. I already grabbed it. There's an item right here. Right, you'll see a ladder. You're like, I want to go up the ladder. You don't have it. Well, no, you don't have access to it yet. This is going to take you a number of tries. So just try to watch what I do and I'll explain it as I do it. First, I'll go and show you. When you go up to this tree, you see how I kind of bounce? Like, you kind of see my character, like, he bounces a tiny bit. Well, at a certain angle, right? Like right there. On the stream, you'll see it. So what you want to do is you're going to jump to this ledge here. To jump, you need to hold circle to sprint. And then L3, right? L3 is your jump. Now, if you hold L3, I'm pretty sure you roll. Yeah. And if you just tap L3, you jump and land. It doesn't matter which one you do. So, you're going to run at the tree at a certain angle. See where I kind of bounced up? I did that wrong, but I also kind of meant to do it wrong. You'll see how much distance I got up in the air. Okay, now. See, I took it too sharp there. And it's sometimes it takes people, I mean, I've done it many times on my first try. I've done it many times on my 30th try, you know, like, it just takes a couple attempts. You hit it at a certain angle, and then you jump over. It's going to kind of kick you up a little bit, and you want to jump pretty much as... I just got up there, but I'll do it again. As I'm right at the tree, like I'm climbing it kind of, where you expect it to bounce you up. Where you expect it to bounce you up, you're going to jump from there. You're going to angle it so that you kind of take a sharp turn. And jump. Just let me know. I'm just gonna wait here. Let me know whenever you, if and when you... Yeah, no, I want you to do it. Yeah, it's L3. It's not like a great jump. It's not like a vertical jump. It's more of a, I don't know. It lets you get from certain obstacles in the game. Nothing game essential. You know, it's nothing essential. It's more like secret stuff usually. If you're looking out towards where Gundyr is, where you came from, it's a left up those stairs. Kindle, like a kindle, like you're kindling a fire. It's gonna take a lot of attempts probably. Houston got it, that thing got a second. Or maybe it was DJ. Actually, it might have been DJ. I recommend you attempt a good number of times at least. That's okay. You're right next to a bonfire below you, so it's no big deal. Thank you. Thank you. It's gonna trigger me every time you say it wrong. Once you've done it, it's not hard. Like, if you mess it up, you're like, okay, no big deal, I'll just do it again. And then you usually get it, you know, once you've done it a million times. I do this every playthrough now. Mm-hmm. I mean, all you gotta do whenever, so you're running with the left analog stick, right? You hold circle and you run with the left analog stick. Pretty much you're running towards the tree, and as you're jumping, when you're pushing down the button, push down the button at the same time that you maneuver your analog stick to the right. Like click and well, pretty much you're flicking and clicking at the same time to the right. Don't click first and then flick, because then you're jumping and then moving nowhere but forward. And at that point, you're just jumping forward. It's like you flick right, and then like a millisecond after you start moving it right, you click it. I mean, you can practice it by just jumping around on the ground. It will. What do you? Yeah, yeah. You have to hold circle with sprint so you can jump. Yes, I am. I'm holding circle with my right hand thumb. I have my left hand thumb on the analog stick. Yes, hold circle with your right thumb. And use your left thumb to move forward. And then flick your left thumb on the analog stick to the right. And immediately as you do that, jump. I don't understand why that was... Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah. Oh, well no, you just gotta aim your right analog stick towards the tree and the platform that you're trying to jump on. You don't gotta move that around or anything. That'll just fuck you up even more. You thought fighting enemies was hard? Just imagine gameplay mechanics. Good. Alright, now that you're up here, just watch my stream for a sec. Just kind of follow it along. Oh, well, I mean, you might... Oh, is it gonna make you lag if you stay in it? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, alright. So, you just kind of loop around. Now, you could go all the way around. Actually, let me just show you. I'll just do it. I don't ever do this, but I'll just show you. You kind of take the lip up here. So you're going to see a guy on the left. This guy here. He's not nice. And he may look weak, but he'll kick the shit out of you, so don't fight him. Keep going around. There's a patch here. Don't fall off here. Just keep on going around. You're gonna see something and hear something. It's a little lizard, right? These things. They run away from you. And if you don't attack them or stagger them in time, they disappear. Think of them kind of like a treasure goblin, except for they disappear a lot faster. And they grant you Twinkling Titanite usually, or some sort of Titanite upgrade material. This one gives Twinkling Titanite. So you can do a running attack. You can circle and then R2. R2 will do like a jumping run attack. You only do that when you're like close enough, like you're on their ass, right? Because you see, if you watch my stream, you'll see that you don't get very much distance from it, right? It's like a jump and a downward plunge. So, if you saw when I killed it, I was right on its ass. I was riding it, not attacking it with an R1 on purpose. by attacking it with the R2, it knocked it over on its back, and then I finished it with an R1, so it couldn't run away. Alright, that'll vary depending on the situation you're in. Sometimes you just want to chase them into a corner, but if they say he ran into this corner right here where I'm standing, if I'm trying to swing at him, I'm going to keep hitting the wall here, right? And you're not going to fucking hit it, and it's going to disappear right in front of your eyes, and you're not going to be able to get anything. Sometimes you don't want to lock onto it, because it'll, like, mess with your camera. That's not what I wanted to do. Say you wanted to... Oh, see, I'm still hitting it. You kind of want to... It's gonna... I don't know. It's all situational on how you take these things out. They usually run into corners. They'll even, you know, run somewhere where if you chase them, you'll take some damage from falling or something. It's situational. But I like to run up on them as fast as I can and then do this. Knock them on their back and then finish them off. Anyways, none of that mattered because we're back here. And you can come down here after you get that, right? And we're back to this door here that's locked still, and where you jumped up. Now, I don't recommend you go all the way around just to kill that thing and drop down here. Technically, you don't even need to drop down here. You could run all the way back around, right? You can run all the way back around, all the way... Well, I fucked that one up, but yeah. You can run all the way back around where we started, on that platform. Okay? Anyways... Come from here. There's an item here. I already picked that one up too. I think they're homeward bones. Which are, they take you back to the nearest bonfire or the shrine bonfire. These things here. Kind of, I don't know if you remember Monster Hunter very much, but think of it as like a Farcaster, kinda. They take you, like, out, you know, as long as something doesn't attack you while you're using it, you'll, teleport back to a bonfire. So there's a door here, right? That's where we started, right by the tree over there. You walk down here. Not the first right, off to the bottom, but the second right. There's an archway. Come in here. Be careful. There's a ledge, and we're looking over Firelink right now. Take a left, and go with the first beam. Do not spam circle when this thing starts talking to you. It's gonna talk to you. I just spam X. It gets rid of the dialogue so it doesn't mess with my inputs at all, right? No circles to dodge or anything. You don't want to dodge and roll off, okay? So, you come in that way. Come in right here. You're looking in. Stay along the left side. Take the first pillar up. Get this thing's dialogue out of your way. Take a left. There's an item here. It's an Estus shard. It allows you to get another heal. Okay, grab this item. Walk back towards the nest. Hopefully they don't talk to you again. If they do, don't panic. Just hit X. And then there will be 3 walls here. We are now straight across from where we walked up from. Right, walked up this way, got the item here, now we're walking straight this way. This will look like a wall. It's not. That's what happens when you fuck up. Anyways, swing at the middle wall, walk forward, and there's a ledge you can drop off onto. Drop off on the ledge. And there'll be a chest on your right up there. I'll try and get an angle on it. On your right. So, you'll be coming in from... Where am I? You'll be coming in from over here. Right above me. Like, you can't see it on my cam. Well, let's see if I can get down. Actually, let me do this. Can I get an angle? Oh god, it's so... I never used these things. Anyways, you take that beam across, right, once you pick up the item. Across from the door you came into the rafters from. Hit the middle wall. Don't fall off like I did in my example. And then just take it straight across, right? Just follow the beam straight across. It'll drop you down. And when you drop down, on your right there will be a chest. Get the item from that chest. and then that completes all, you know, my little walkthrough of that up spot. It's a ring, so you'll want the ring and you want the Estus flask. Now you know why I had to put the stream up. It would just be way too much to explain verbally. It takes a couple attempts. Don't worry about it.
I'm thin. You what? Pill what?
By the way, I died, so I'm unkindled. It's no big deal though. I'm not worried about it. Huh? Something about the Ember, the item? Yeah, I have 7 of them. That's not a problem. Because I've already completed the first area. This is the account that I was supposed to be helping you with on, yeah. I mean, I didn't make it very far. All I did was complete the first area, and I'm on the second area. I literally beat through the first area so that we wouldn't have to wait for me, so that way I could just help you. Wonder what Houston's doing. No, you'll get it. DJ should be getting on in like an hour and a half, roughly. I don't know if he'll still be up then. Well, I'm saying he can help as well. He can help you as well along with me. Is it the guy that I showed on the left side? Oh, like a ghost figure? Yeah.
Have Ashen One bring is it Ashen One? Bum, 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 bum. Gotta get more stamina. Why is... Oh, right. That's why. No point in getting upset about it. This isn't essential, by the way. We absolutely don't have to do this. The reason I tell you is because I think it's a good opportunity for people to learn
you know, there are some shortcuts in the game, not very many. And by doing this, it allows you to get an extra heal in the beginning area, which could prove to be a big deal, you know, for the beginning area getting, you know, fire or bonfire to bonfire. So, I always find it useful. Why not have an extra heal if you can, you know? Once you've done it a million times, you get so used to it, you can just do it all. I can clean out Firelink in like a minute, you know? I can collect all the items around me and just move on to the next area all within a matter of 2 minutes. Create Char. How's it going, bud? Getting there? Mm-hmm. Very good. Just be careful. Don't rush this. If you're looking, if you're, yeah, go back to the crow's nest and take a left again. So if you look behind you, you should be looking at the pillar that you walked across when you first came in. Mm-hmm. Before you jump off, just make sure there's a ledge in front of you. And if you angle it, you should be able to see a chest on your right. Yep. It's a real chest. So what that ring allows is when you equip it, so you should go equip it in your stuff. You go to your equipment, and then you go to the rings. What it does is when you kill an enemy, they grant you a little bit more souls than normal. Not very much, but every little bit of souls helps. You'll pretty much have that ring on the entire beginning of the game, because why not have more souls, right? No, not yet. So when you jump back down behind the throne, right in front of you, right? You're not going to take too much damage. Go down to the blacksmith. When you get to the blacksmith, it's going to say reinforce Estus shard.
What?
Or, sorry, reinforced Estus flask. And then it's going to say give Estus shard or something like that. You'll say yes, and then you'll get an extra heal. Now, yeah, so it's not going to show right now because you've gained one, but it doesn't just give it to you. You've just gained another slot. So when you go back to the bonfire, You should now have an extra one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So long as you have the white sign soapstone and a dried finger for later on when Houston and DJ join us. You can summon up to 2 people normally, and you can summon a third person, so there would be you and 3 people when you use a dried finger. But when you use a dried finger, yeah, it's unlimited uses. Huh? No, no, no. No, it's friendly. Depending on the substance. So there's different covenants in the game, Doc. There's different covenants in the game. Different guilds, different clans, different cults, whatever you want to call it. They're called covenants, but whatever you want to call it. Each covenant acts a little bit differently. Some are very PvE friendly, so like you would summon friends to help you. Some are very PvP heavy, where if you place your sign down and it's red, if it's a red soapstone, not a white soapstone, that is meant for invading. If you summoned a red soapstone, you're pretty much asking for someone to come hunt you and kill you. They will attack you. That is their point. So pretty much for now, so hit your touchpad, but don't go to your what? What are you what? That doesn't tell me anything, Doc. I just need you to slow down so I can help you. You're running ahead and then you give me vague call-outs. Okay. So, go to your equipment, but don't, well, sorry. Go to your touchpad, but do not go into any of the tabs. Scroll down and you'll see 5 slots. First of all, remove the 3 items that are there. Okay. I personally, this is up to you, but the way I do it, because it just makes the most sense to me. I go to my tool belt, is what it's called. On the first slot, select it, or switch, sorry. And I put my homeward bones there. Pretty much meaning if I hit my touchpad and scroll down and hit X, I can, if I'm fast enough and I'm out of danger, I can go back to Firelink or the bonfire quickly, right? Say I'm getting screwed, like something's chasing me, like in a couple enemies. Or like say I'm in a boss room and I'm not ready or something. If I touch my touchpad, scroll down with my D-pad and hit X and then hit X again, it'll either take me to the shrine or to the nearest bonfire. So it's my safety. That will not work, by the way, if someone invades you or if you have someone summoned into your world. So if I'm summoned into your world, you cannot go back to the Firelink or teleport anywhere until I am out of your world. So, on the second slot, I put the white sign soapstone. And that's what you would use to be summoned. On the third one, I put the black separation crystal. That's how you get someone that you summoned out of your world. So say you summoned me and you need to go back to the bonfire, and say for some reason I went AFK, so I don't leave myself, but you need me to leave. You would use that black separation crystal, and you would click on my name whenever it popped up, and it would say, do you want to, like, send them back home or something? You'll say yes, and it'll forcefully kick me back home, and you'll be able to sit down at the bonfire. On the next one, I like to put the, either the dried finger or embers. I'm gonna put embers there for now because we don't need the dried finger. And then I usually leave the last one open. It's not really a need. No, it's pretty useless. I don't really understand it, to be honest. I haven't understood it since Dark Souls 1. It's nothing useful, that's for sure. Okay, so for next, go to your system settings again. And then go to the second to last tab, network. Password matchmaking. It's potato. All lowercase. Yeah, you can thank, I think it was either DJ or Houston, I don't remember who it was. It doesn't matter. You can leave that on or off, it doesn't matter. So, you should be embered right now. I'm going to place my sign down next to the bonfire. Because we have password matchmaking, no one else besides people who have potato in our area right here should see my sign except for you. Now, this also means it could be a more likely chance someone will invade you. Just because you have a password on does not mean you cannot get invaded. People can still invade normally. So, the PvP, Doc, if you get it, oh, extremely. Like if you get invaded, just accept death. Just be like, alright, I'm gonna die. And in that situation, your best option is if you get invaded and you're in the middle of somewhere, your best option is to run to the nearest bonfire. And just die next to the bonfire, so when you respawn, you can just pick up your souls. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're too far away. Taking a piss on my stream. Yes. Just kidding. I don't really care. I don't even know why I still got this thing up. I just wanted to use it to show you that one spot. Yeah, I should stop it, actually.